that bed. They had her on there because they didn't get her up enough, and they had to get the muscles be moving. You know, when you lay in bed too long in the hospital, your body starts to not want to function. So they had to use the bed to move the muscles and that. So that was a therapy bed, but yeah, I just looked, and they do make them still. I remember we had one here. My sister did. It was like a big hunk of blubber. But everything else is going good. It's getting colder. Yep, it's getting colder outside, and so I'll send it back your way, Jim, and you know, you can go down the road, and that just keep between the ditches, or better yet, keep it between the mayo and mustard, and you'll do good. Okay, self-QV.
All righty, Mark. Well, my brother had one for probably 30 years, and it leaked on him, and now he's got a regular mattress. All righty, well, we'll see if Elmer's on the expressway or already done with the expressway. KE8, HNK, WB8, BMW.
KE8, HNK Mobile. Good morning, Jim. I'm actually on the freeway, but I'm in the lane where I can kind of get a quick gab in on the repeater here. Just want to tell everybody, stay healthy, stay blessed, a happy Friday, and back over to you, Jim. KE8, HNK, back over to Net Control.
All righty, Elmer. Well, you take care and keep both feet on the steering wheel. All righty, now we got to go down. Since it's cold, I think I got a pretty good guess on the pups. KD8, CFH, WB8, BMW. Good morning, Randy. And if those pups are smart, they're all three in your lap. So, how'd I do today?
KE8 ZSH. Good morning, Jim. Batting 1,000 this morning. All three of them are here, sacked out and snoozing. Getting a good start to the day. My wife's getting some stuff, some food and stuff ready. We're having a family birthday party on Saturday, and everybody's getting their food and stuff ready. So probably going to be a busy day today, but hopefully a good day. And I hope it's going to be a good day for you and your wife, too. Back to you, Jim.
All righty, Randy. Yeah, it's going to be a good day. It's going to be cold, but it'll warm up. All righty. Well, now, we'll see if we can't get the other mark in here. It's getting short on time. WB6, BJN, WB8, VMW. Good morning, Mark. And how is Sarah doing this morning? Good, I hope.
Hey, good morning, Jim. And yes, she is. In fact, she's up early. She's out in the front room watching something on television and drinking coffee. She was up before 4 o'clock this morning. She got up. I was in the kitchen, and she came walking in. She's feeling good. I think everything is, all the stuff from the old shots has gone away. Okay, let's see here. Let's see what my conditions are today. 30.25 on the barometer, 30.25.2 with steady. 44.2 degrees. Brr. 44.2 this morning. It got down chilly. Humidity, 99%. And wind is from the east, 0 to 3, blowing out of the east. no rain today, no rain yesterday, and no rain tomorrow. So that's pretty much the deal. Going to be about 72 today for a high. You can't beat that for a high. Going to be a great day after it warms up a little bit. Back to you there, Jim. And we'll be around for the net. We'll do the bigger weather then. Talk to you later. Doing a great job. Thanks for being there. WB6DJ.
All righty, Mark. Well, I think it was that little kiss that you put on Sarah's forehead made her feel better. So that's a good deal. Give her a kiss on the forehead every morning. And hug her every night, you know. Gotta keep that there spark alive. All righty, well, we're going to see if Tom's critters in the backyard have traded their flashlights in on heaters. KA8MNT, WB8VMW. And did you say hi to Jenny for me?
WB8VMW, KA8MNT. Good morning, Jim, and everybody else that is on the pre-net. Well, yes, I did. And after I told her that she was supposed to call you, she looked at me kind of puzzled and said, "But why?" And then I explained. And she said, "Oh, okay." And then she laughed. So I reminded her twice. She said she was going to call. So, you know, we'll see what happens there. But she is a busy lady. And was able to put some of the fears that I had pretty much to bed yesterday. So things are looking fairly better than what they were before. That way. Let's see. The critters outside, well, they're still in bed. But I did notice a couple of little lights bobbing around the backyard this morning. Late last night, so I don't know where they got the flashlights, but they were out there playing around. So we'll have to see what we can do about that. But they're honkering down this morning because it's only about 38 degrees outside, so it's kind of cool. And let me see, with that, that's about all I've got here this morning so far. So looks like I'm going to turn everything back over to you, Jim. This is KA8MNT. Back to WB8VMW.
All righty, Tom. Well, now, you be careful taking their flashlights away from them, because they'll stumble and fall in somebody else's hole. Be a big fight. All righty, well, we'll get the Outlanders here. We're running really short. K5 CFY WB8 VMW. Good morning, Fred and Ray.
CFY. Got an almost dead battery here, Jim, so I'll say good morning to you. Have a great day there, and we'll be listening. K5 CFY.
All righty, Ray. Good deal. All righty, well, we'll get down to Jacksonville. I got to find out who's running the net. If the short straw is going to run it again this morning, we'll find out here. All righty, well, we'll go with the short straw. W8JAX, WB8 VMW. Good morning, Rod.
Well, good morning there, Jim. You got me this morning again. This is K8JAX and Portable Pedestrian, K9LUCY, and W8JAX is getting ready for his hospice responsibilities this morning. So it's a little cooler down here, but not as cool as you guys. I'm glad of that. 74 degrees this morning, and we're headed I'm sorry, 72 degrees this morning. We're headed up to 74. So, and a really pretty strong breeze blowing here. So maybe 6 miles an hour. I think it said gusts of 13 or something. So anyway, I think we're going to get some more rain today. We had a little bit overnight, not much, but anyway, hope you have a fabulous Friday there, Jim. I'll turn it back to you, K8JAX.
All righty, Wendy. Yeah, I'm thankful for Rod there taking over the reins there when our fearless leader takes off for down there in Florida. Well, yeah, when it says 30-something, you know what it's like up here. And when you say 70-something, yeah, we remember what it used to be in the early summer days there up here. Well, you take care. You, Lucy, the kids, and Missy, if she stops by, all have a great day. All righty. Well, now let me see. I don't know. I got a couple of them here that I didn't get to. Maybe we'll get to them tomorrow morning. Or if they're working, maybe Monday, whenever. But if I didn't get to you today, it's because I was a little long-winded. But everybody stay safe and stay well. Now we got about 1 minute. Somebody wants to jump in and say good morning, and then jump right back out. It'll be great.
WBA BMW. This is KD8SLG. Good morning, Jim. I think Andy, AB8MO, is lined up for us this morning, so that's who you're handing off to. Andy, AB8MO. Thanks, Jim. KD8SLG.
Oh, okay. Well, I was going to ask you, how's Audrey? Everything go okay? Is she back to 100% and protecting herself from you?
Audrey did very well, but she's nowhere near 100% to protect herself from me, Jim. You know that. Thanks, man. You have a great day. We'll talk to you next time. KD8SLG, clear.
All righty. Well, I'm not sure if it is W8JAX or Andy is supposed to take it over. Whoever's supposed to take it over, go ahead, and I'll sit back and I'll wait for my intro, and then I can sign off and go give me some bacon-flavored oatmeal. So whoever's running the show, it's all yours.
W8WKY.
Let's see, WB8 BMW for maybe NMO. Just Nick was right, it is me, Alpha Bravo 8 Mike Oscar, and I will be your net control station for this morning's edition of the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net. We meet here for about an hour each morning at 7 a.m. local time, except for Sunday. We have, I'm coming to you on Allstar via the W8OKE repeater in Newberry. This net originates on the W8WKY repeater in Doylestown, Ohio, requires a PL tone of 114.8. Repeater I am coming on, W8OKE, is on 147.015, requires a PL tone of 110.9. We also have 146.700 in Elyria, also a tone of 110.9, and 147.21 in Worcester, requires a tone of 88.5. So if you're on a string on Doylestown, you've got backup from adjacent repeaters. Alrighty, I'm going to, as customary, give it over to Jim, WB8 BMW, to say anything he wants to, and then after that I'll take a standby for mobile and short time stations. WB8 BMW, Jim, how you doing this morning?
Well, I'm just doing finer and frog hair split 4 ways. That's pretty fine. Yeah, the crowd's out there milling around. They're doing okay. I run a little short on time today, so some of them were a little bit short, but they were all up vertical, and all seemed like they was ready to get things going. A couple of them went back to bed, though, and I don't blame them. That's what I'm going to do. As soon as I get me some bacon-flavored oatmeal, I'm going to go crash on the couch for a little while. So, Andy, we'll turn it over to you, and it's not too bad. And everybody out there, stay safe, stay warm, and be nice, and we'll turn it back to Net. Good luck.
Oh, I need all the luck I can get. All right, well, you enjoy your bacon-flavored oatmeal and enjoy your snooze on the couch there, Jim. Thanks for taking things over for me. I'll got a couple of people on NetLogger that I'll get on the list here, but first I want to get anybody who is mobile or short time. If you are mobile and short time and wish to join the net, please call AB8MO.
Whiskey 8 Sierra Tango Uniform Stu, Chardon, Ohio, Mobile.
Kilo X-Ray, November Kilo Oscar, 8QKO, Naked Akron, Mobile.
Kilo Charlie 8, November Oscar Victor, KC8 NOV Marty Mobile in Aurora, in and out.
Kilo Delta 8, Hotel Alpha Golf, Kilo 8 HHG, Mike, Litchfield, I'll be in and out.
I'll be in and out. 73, everybody.
AB8MO, this is Kilo Delta 8, Sierra Lima Golf, KD8 SLG. Throw me in and out this morning, Andy. Thanks.
Alpha 8, Charlie Tango, Mobile. Good morning, Andy.
Adam, New Franklin, Mobile.
Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8TLB, Rainy in the Break Limo. Andy, thanks for running that. 73, God bless. I'll be in and out.
Okay, let's see if I got it. We have W8STU Stu Mobile, November 8 X-Ray, November Victor, I believe. KE8QKO Mobile at KD8 VMM, KC8 NOV in and out, Kilo Delta 8 Hotel Alpha Golf, and I missed who was after we had a double with him. I'll get back to you. Got KD8 SLG in and out, AACT Craig rather, and had a station, I think mobile, his name was Adam, I missed your call, and then had KD8 TLB. Station who checked in after Kilo KD8 HAG and before just Nick. Come back again with your call sign phonetically, please.
K8 PMI, that's Kilo 8 Papa Mike India, Phil, in and out.
All right, you were in the clear that time. Got you in and out, Phil. And Adam, who checked in after Craig, can you come back again, please?
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Echo Tango Uniform, KF8 ETU, Adam.
All right, KF8ETU, Adam, got you in there. Did I miss anybody for mobile and short-time stations? Anybody that was not called on the list, please call again. This is AB8MO. Wow, I straightened that mess out in a hurry. All right, top of the list we go. W8S Stu, good morning. How are you doing? Stand by, Jeff.
Good morning, Andrew, and the rest of that. Doing really well. school must be out today because there's barely any traffic. I'm actually doing about 60. And the people in front of me are way up there. They must be doing more than 60. But it is Friday, thank goodness. It's a payday today. That makes you happy. But by the end of the day, I won't have no money left after paying bills, like everybody else. But it is Friday, and I'm off this weekend, so I'm excited about that. And I hope you're feeling better, Andrew. And it was nice chatting with you on the way home yesterday. With that, I'll say 73, big A to the ladies, and until we talk again, God bless everyone. Back to net control, the best of you.
All right, very good there. Well, TGIF to you as well, and mind how you go, keep it between the ditches, and yeah, I was looking at my resources. I got plenty of money in the bank, but a vast majority of it is already allocated, so I ain't going to have much left over either, so my condolences to you on that. Have a good one there. Let's move on to Jeff, or Jeffrey. You'll have to let me know what you prefer there. N8XNZ, you are up. Stand by, Dick at night.
Good morning, Andy and Annette. This is November 8, X-Ray November Victor. And I prefer Jeff, but either one's okay. Currently headed out to Brunswick area, do some work from Elyria area. I'm got 41 degrees in the truck, it says. It's a little nippy this morning. Anyways, the last fuel station I saw was Route 57 in Elyria by Chestnut Ridge. The sheets, it was 287, I believe. Anyways, everyone have a great Friday, November 8, X-Ray November Victor.
All right, very good there, Jeff. Well, let's see here. I got it for 292 in Middlefield. I didn't think I was going to really do much better than that. So, yay for cheap gas anymore. Have yourself a good one. Let's pick up Nick at night. It's definitely not night. It's barely cracking dawn now. Holy smokes. KE82KL, you're up. Stand by, Brian.
ABNMO, KE82KL. Good morning, Andy. Pleasant hearing your voice on the radio this morning. Not unpleasant to hear other people's voices, but I wasn't surprised. Not expecting it. Anyway, still kind of waking up. Not Nick at night. I am Nick tired in the morning. So the second to last guy that was talking mentioned maybe school being out, and my son is sitting here next to me as I'm taking him to his school, and he said apparently most schools are out for some sort of day to promote education by giving everybody the day off, which I find, or to make education better, he says, which I find actually kind of weird. If you want to make education better, make them work harder, but maybe that's the get off my lawn moment. Anyway, with that, Andy, I'll pass it back to you, KE82KO.
Alrighty, the pink line was totally in the wrong spot on NetLogger. Alright, very good, Dick. Let's see here. This Monday, I think, is NEOEA Day, which, I don't know, to me seems like some kind of teachers' union holiday. I don't know. But the building's going to be closed that we rehearse in, which is Chardon Middle School, so we have to relocate for our last rehearsal. I guess we're going to be either up in Madison or Paynesville, which is a little bit of a drive, but not too bad. Further than Chardon for me, but that's where our last rehearsal is going to be for the Lake Effect Concert Band, which our concert will be this coming, I think it's Saturday or Sunday. I have to look. I should know this stuff, but I don't. But anyway, I know that the building was going to be closed for some kind of It's not a federal holiday. It's like NEOEA Day or something. That's this Monday, but that's not today. So who knows what's going on? All right, let's pick up Brian here. KD8VMM. Stand by, Tim.
Hey, good morning, Andy, everybody on the net. Yeah, it's smooth running in Akron this morning. I had 34 degrees, a little chilly, a little bit of frost on the roof too. other than that, clear skies, gorgeous mornings. So it'll warm up. And not much going on. So I did get a rash from trimming trees last weekend, so it's all over my arms and stuff. So allergic to something. So it's supposed to be nice weather. I think we got a little bit of rain, I guess. So who knows? So enjoy the weekend anyway. So talk to everybody next week. KVMM, I'll be clear.
KD8VMM from AB8MO and the Barometer Net. All right, very good there, Brian. Frosty morning. I just peeked out, and there's a little teeny bit of frost on the edge of the roof. So looks like it's about that cold. One of these days, I'll get a working thermometer. My thermometer has been broken for the last year. It only gives me the indoor temperature, and everything else doesn't work. So it really needs to just go in the trash. Thanks for being with us. Kilo Delta 8 Hotel Alpha Golf. I hope I got that call sign right. You are up. Stand by, Craig. All right, well, he was probably in a double, so if he's in and out, I totally missed it. So he is in and out now. AAACT, Craig, you're up. Stand by, Adam.
AB8MO, good morning, Andy. And it is, down here in Shreve, it's about 35 degrees, so, it's warming up nicely, haha. And yes, there is some frost out there. I'm looking out over the valley, and it is what it is. So thank you for being the net control, I guess, that I volunteered to do next Saturday, so we'll see how that all works out. But anyway, you have yourself a great day. You've got a list going, and I'm going to just about be destinated. So with that, I will say 73s. Again, thank you for being the NCO, and this is AA8CT back to AB8MO. Have a wonderful day, and go out and make somebody smile, because it'll make you feel better. And with that, 73s, and God bless.
AA8CT from AB8MO. I try to strive to brighten up other people's days, so I'm not sure how well of a good job that I do with it, but I certainly try. So stay warm, and thank God for heat, right? At least on a morning like today. Okay, to you, Adam, in New Franklin, how you doing this morning? And then I'll be at the bottom of the list. This is AB8MO.
Good morning, AB8MO from KF8ETU and everyone else on the Barometer Net. I'll say good morning. It's balmy 39 degrees here in New Franklin. We're supposed to be a fabulous Friday, but I'm utterly exhausted. I had a 16-hour day at work yesterday. We finally got our foundation started at a project in Stowe, and getting rolling on that one. So it's been a really busy week, and I'm hoping to get some rest and relaxation this weekend. So I hope to meet some other members at the USS Cod on Sunday and have some fun with you guys and my son. So you guys all have a great day. I'll say 73 KF8 ETU.
KF8 ETU from AB8MO. All right, very good there, Adam. You have yourself a great day, and it'll be a wonderful day. I'm planning to make it out to the USS Cod just to kind of see if any slots need filled or anything, but it sounds like we have quite a few operators interested in it, so that is great to hear. I know that Josh is excited to hear that as well, so we'll see some of you out on Sunday. Thanks for being with us, Adam. Alrighty, that brings me to the regular list. I picked up off of NetLogger here, KD8ZSH, W8TD, KC8FTV, KA8MNT, and N8YMY. If anybody is mobile or short time, let me know, and I will prioritize you. Otherwise, I am taking check-ins for the Barometer Net. Please call AB8MO now.
KA8YYY, in and out.
KE8, H&K Short Time Mobile.
WB6BJN, put me on for weather. I do my weather thing this morning from Clarksville, Tennessee. Good morning.
KC1 VQS, Paul in Maine.
Kilo India 5, Oscar Zulu Zulu, KI5OZZ, The Oz, Pegs, Oklahoma.
November 8th, Whiskey Sugar, Bill in New London.
VA to Mo.
Poster, Mark and Wadbury.
VA to Mo, K4OG, saying hello to you.
Okay, here's who I have. KA8YYY, KAYYY, that is. Paul, got you in and out. Got K8HNK Elmer Mobile, WB6BJN, KC1VQS, KI5OZZ, NAWF, K8SFF, and K4OG. Did I miss anybody? Come again, please. Okay, I find that very hard to believe that I got that perfect the first time. But we'll take it for what it is. K88HNK Elmer, how you doing this morning?
KE8HNK AB8MO. Good morning. Good morning, everybody, listeners. Just a mobile in here, trying to get the trackside. Where I forgot my work belt and my other stuff. I just want to let you guys know the cheapest gas in Akron right now is at the Sunoco at corner of Vernon Odom Boulevard and Hawkins Avenue. That is $2.52 a gallon. I'm getting ready to pull in and get some of that. And other than that, just about it there. Just be careful, mindful. They do have 261 westbound, which is via Odom Boulevard, closed from Hawkins all the way. It looks up to be the one at by the Amazon area. So they have that westbound closed. They have it all blocked off, so you can't even turn left off of 261 onto Hawkins. So just want to give you a little bit of traffic and say, everybody stay healthy, stay blessed. It's K8HNK back over to AB8MO, Net Control, 73. Everybody stay healthy and stay blessed.
W8WKY.
K8HNK from AB8MO. The road report there, Elmer, and enjoy your fuel purchase if that's what you were going to get. Or maybe you just mentioned the price of fuel. I don't know, but you stay safe. Thanks for joining me this morning. All right. I didn't get anybody else who was mobile or short time. So let's go to the top of the list, see what Randy's up to. KD8ZSH, you're up. Stand by, John.
KD8ZSH, good morning, Andy. Morning, everybody. Oh, just right now, just chilling here in the chair. Got all three of them in my lap. We're having a family birthday party tomorrow, so my wife's been doing some cooking and baking, getting everything ready. So hopefully everything will turn out great, and everybody has a great day. And please enjoy the weekend, and if you can, get out and enjoy the day the Lord's given us. You guys have a good one. Be safe out there. KD8ZSH clear, and back to that 73s, everybody.
Yes, I will rejoice and be glad in it. Very good there, Randy. Let's see here. I had to turn my cat away a few times. He tried to crawl on my lap, but it's pretty hard to try to pound on the keyboard here with the cat in the lap. So I had to turn her away a few times. But you enjoy your kitties there, and thanks for being with us this evening or this morning. I don't know. I'm not a morning person. Right, John? W8TD, you're up. Stand by FQV.
Who, me? ABNMO and the net. Whiskey 8 Tango Delta. Good morning, all. Happy Friday. Things are falling off the desk for unknown reasons. I'm going to visit my ham shack today. I don't remember the last time I was in there. It's a separate room in the garage. I almost never go out to the garage for any reason. And when I do, I walk on by. I keep the door closed to keep the dust out of there. I've got a flex radio in there that I operate remotely from here. So I never physically have to go out there, except on nostalgia. I've got a Collins S line set up in there and an old post-war Collins AM station set up in there for when I feel like operating real radios that glow, which doesn't seem to be happening. But I got a guy coming over. I'm selling off all my amplifiers. I don't run high power here. I'm too close to the center of town. And he wants to look at my 3001 Collins amp. So we'll physically go in there and see what condition the room's in. Should be fun. Talk to everybody soon. AB8MO and the net. W8TD.
All right, local repeater ID here. This is AB8MO with the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's Barometer Net. Very good there, John. Fortunately, I get away with needing to run power. I don't know. I've never got any complaints from the neighbors. I've gotten complaints inside the household. 6 meters specifically, but I don't get on 6 meters that often. So very good there. Thanks for being with us, John. You have yourself a good day. Let's see what's going on in Aurora, Ohio. KC8FQV, Mark, you're up. Stand by MNT.
All right, Andy, KC8FQV. That's how it sounds to me. Well, it's pretty decent. I'm coming through Newberry. But it's 39 degrees here, and yeah, there's definitely some frost on the lawn out front in the field. So I guess we sort of received some of that cold weather. And I looked at the Marin Valley Bridge, Route 8, the new one they're building. It's electrified. The lights are lit on the west side of the bridge. They got the fence all up on the west side. Guardrails all up from the north end of that up to towards Glenwood. So it's coming along. As a matter of fact, they got 2 sets of walls down the bridge because that's going to be the bridge for about 2 years while the other one comes down. So they say it's going to be eventually 4 lanes, but it's not going to be there for a couple of years. It's going to be, you're going to share lanes. There's going to be 2 lanes in either direction, and the center is going to get shared. And it's going to be like Cedar Road in Cleveland and other roads that they have the green arrows and red X's, you know. So that was going to be, I'm going to reset. Yeah, so that what they're going to do there, it looks like. They got the walls up when I looked at those old cameras. And the next thing is NEOT Day. It was a week earlier, I thought, than this. But then it was moved. It used to be, back when I went to school, yeah, the teachers went to colleges, other schools, and they had conferences and meetings and seminars. Then it got to be just a day, nothing was really done. But now it's getting back to what it was to be. But got somehow moved to the day before Columbus Day, because Monday is Columbus Day. So they sort of, I think, moved it when it became nothing, and now it's getting back. I think they have a 4-day weekend, but now that they have to go, many of them have to go to work and report and whatever. So let's send it back to net, K7QV.
KC8FQV from AV8MO and the Barometer Net. All right, well, thanks for the information on any OEA day. Yeah, I just remember that as a kid, that was the only day in October that we would get off of school. I don't know that we got Columbus Day off. Maybe we did, but I know we definitely got any OEA day off. So, very good. Thanks for being with us, Spark. Let's go to our master of humor, I think as Dave calls him. K-A-8-M-N-T. Tom, you are up. Stand by YMY. This is AB8MO.
AB8M, yeah. AB8MO. That's right. Okay. I can't read my own writing here this morning. This is KA8MNT, and good morning, Andy, and everybody else that is on the net. Okay, let's see. The sun is on its way up. It's light outside, and the critters are starting to stir a little bit out there, so they may be wanting to get a head start on today, because we're getting shorter and shorter light hours outside, so they've got to get their work done here a little bit quicker. But we do have a whopping 37 degrees outside this morning. There's no wind out there, thank goodness. And there's no rain since midnight. And the barometer is sitting at 30.32. Today is going to be 68 degrees and sunny with a 2% chance of rain. So again, if you put on a sweater or a hoodie, you can get your grass cut if you haven't gotten it done already. Let's see here, what else is going on this morning? Not much of anything. I had a doctor's appointment yesterday that was pretty good. Better than what I expected it to be. So things are starting to look up in the overall picture. Let's see, we had lunch with my daughter, and that was about it. Linda was watching the New York-Philadelphia game last night, and then she comes stomping into the shack and said, I turned it off, they're losing. So I said, well, okay. And that was that. That was the end of the day, and we both went out like a light. And today there's nothing planned, I don't think. Oh, let's see. I've been rambling on here for a couple minutes, so I'm going to grab a quick nickel. K8MNT returning. You know, I accidentally took the wrong medication this morning, but, you know, that's not too bad, because now I'm covered for worms and fleas for the next 3 months. And with that, I want to say 7-3s, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike, November Tango, turning everything over to our Friday morning substitute, AB8MO.
KA8MNT from AB8MO on the Barometer Net. Oh, very good there, Tom. I guess it's good to know that you were heartworm and tick-free. Very good. I don't know. I don't have to take too many medications right now, but I know that's only going to increase when I get older. So who knows? Hopefully, I wouldn't make a mistake like that. But I don't know. It probably wouldn't kill you if you were to take that. But I'm not going to try. Thanks for being with us, Tom, and the smiles that you bring to the net each morning. Let's go down to Waynesburg, see what John is up to. N8YMY, stand by, Bart in Tennessee. You will be after John. Take it away there, John.
N8YMY. Well, we're not actually in Waynesburg. We're down here in Canton South, down here at the Thurman Munson baseball complex. But we are getting ready to head up to Canton to cut grass today. But I'm just trying to wait here a little bit because this grass is wet and frozen. So, yeah, definitely waiting for the sun to come out whenever it does here. So that's what I'm doing today, cutting grass at work. So with that, I'll say 7 threes and have a great net. You're doing a great job, and talk to everybody soon. N8YMY.
Okay, John, I'm trying to steer this bus as good as I possibly can, trying to be friendly, but trying to kind of keep things moving because I know we get a lot of check-ins here, although we're moving along quite nicely this morning. All right, John, well, you enjoy cutting the grass, and if you don't mind wearing a coat or a sweater here in the morning, hopefully the sun will dry things out because I can't imagine frosty, wet grass is going to cut very well. It probably is a little bit better when it's dry, that's for sure. Let's see what's going on in Tennessee. Probably not frosty down there, but we'll find out. WB6BJN, Mark, you're up. Stand by. Paul in Maine.
Good morning, Net. This is WB6BJN in Clarksville, Tennessee. And no, we didn't get any frost this morning, but it did get chilly. Now, I have seen frost here in October. I moved from California to Tennessee about 4 years ago. It'll be actually 5 years in May. And the first year I was here, we had a frost. And in fact, my wife went into the hospital. She had broke some ribs. And I had to bring some plants in from outside. And it was cold. There was a sheet of ice across our glass table that sits out in the back deck, so it can get cold, but not this year's. But it's chilly this morning. Okay. Let me get over here and I'll give the conditions. 30.25.2 on the barometer and holding steady. 43.9 right now, and 44 on the dew point, 99% on the humidity, calm winds, clear skies, and it's going to be partly cloudy today here with a temperature of about 72, so beautiful weather. All right, here's the deal. There's a little bit of rain that's going to happen this weekend over the upper Midwest. Some of the areas are still under this little bit of a Canadian air mass from this high pressure dropping down out of Canada. And that's what we are under here in Tennessee as well. That should start to move off to the east, and it'll start to warm up just a little bit. And then by next week, there's another big high pressure area that sits over Texas, Oklahoma, and unfortunately, what's going to happen is that high is going to move eastward to over the Mississippi Valley. It's going to continue it's not going to leave the Texas and Oklahoma area, but it just simply is going to expand. So it's going to cover a lot of areas, so lots of dry weather all the way into Florida. So Mid-South, Deep South, Midwest, these East Coast might stand a little better chance of getting some rain from a storm coming up the coast out of the Carolinas, but it's going to be dry. Temperatures in the 80s down here in Tennessee. If you want rain, go to California. A major storm is setting up for California. Very unusual. Could bring snow in feet. Amazing. The West is wet. The mid part of the nation, east of the Rockies, is dry, and it's just going to continue. We could be in drought conditions. So beautiful weather, but not what we need. We need some rain, and hopefully that will break at some point. Tropics, not much going on in the tropics. There is a Jerry in the Atlantic, in the northern Leeward Islands. There's another system off the coast of Portugal. Won't be any problem. Jerry, we got to watch because it, depending on where it goes, it could affect parts of the U.S., but doesn't look like that right now. It's pretty much a fish storm. And of course, there's what's left of Priscilla, and then Raymond in the Pacific. Back to you, Net, and doing a great job. WB6DJ.
Okay, Mark, very good there. Well, thank you for the national synopsis on the outlook of the weather here, and sounds like it's going to be still remaining pretty dry up here, at least in my neck of the woods here. Thanks for being with us, Mark. Let's see what's going on with Mark and, Paul in Maine. KC1VQS, you're up. Stand by, Nancy. This is AV8MO.
Well, good morning, Andy, and everyone on the net. We are very chilly here this morning in Maine. We have 32 degrees. I know that when my wife got out and about on her way to work, her car thermometer dropped to 24, and there was frost around. We don't have frost here at the house, but she encountered some of that on people's lawns and on their cars on the way to work this morning. So definitely our coldest morning yet. And sunny, though, and we need rain, too. We're not going to get it right anytime soon, unfortunately. We're supposed to warm to the mid-50s and then back to the 60s by the weekend, so that will be a little better. And as far as my critters go, I've got my cat asleep in his bed on one side of my recliner and the dog asleep on her bed on the other side. So it's pretty quiet here this morning. And I'm finishing my coffee and listening to the net. I'll probably get another cup, too, as I'm finishing it out. But anyway, 7-3 to everyone. Have a great weekend. We'll talk down the log. This is KC1BQS. Back to you, Andy.
KC1VQS from AB8MO. Yeah, it looks like it's plenty cold up in Maine. I just pulled up the National Weather Service page and got freeze warnings in southern Maine, which I'm guessing that there's no freeze warnings in the rest of the state. You guys have had your first hard frost already, at least for most of the northern edge of the state. So I guess that's not so unusual, being you guys are so far north. So fall is here for sure. Thanks for being with us, Paul, and you have yourself a great day. Enjoy the sunny weather. KI50ZZ, the Oz. How you doing there, Nancy? Stand by, Bill. NEWS, you'll be after Nancy.
AB8MO and the rest of the Barometer netizens, good morning from KI5OZZ. It's good to hear you, Andy, and you're doing fantastic as always for the net. Good to hear everyone. Everyone have a fantastic Friday. I just got done rewriting a recipe because my sister has alpha-gal syndrome. So any given recipe, I have to substitute things in instead of butter and milk products, that kind of stuff. So there you go. And it was for a recipe called Dinner in a Pumpkin, and it was absolutely lovely. I've already made it, so I just wanted to go over my notes and rewrite the recipe for future use. So good stuff right there. So I'll hand it back to you and let everybody get on with the day, and everyone have a fantastic Friday. KI5OZZ, back to net.
Dinner in a pumpkin, that sounds tantalizing. I have to check that. You piqued my interest. So, all right, Nancy. Well, very good there. I don't know. I like butter on stuff. So I suppose if I had to live a butter-free or dairy-free life, I would probably know how to do that. But fortunately, I don't have to. But I know quite a few people who have problems. So let's see. I don't know if butter classifies as dairy or not. I guess it does. Certainly milk does. I don't know. Let's see what Bill is up to. N8WS, you are up. Stand by SFS Spark.
AB8MO in the group N8WS. Good morning, Andy. Good morning, all of that. I'm always up to no good. Not really. I got a little bit of ground fog coming in here, so we might wind up with a little bit of frost. We'll see what happens here shortly. The warning is up till about 9 this morning, so anyhow. Currently, the air quality index is at 52. That's in the moderate range, but barely. My sunrise, 7:34. My sunset, 6:58. Length of day, 11 hours, 23 minutes. I got 38 degrees this morning, humidity 93%, wind speed calm, barometer 3034, dew point 36 degrees, visibility 10 miles. Prediction for today is areas of frost before 9 a.m., otherwise sunny with a high near 68, south winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. I might try to cut the grass once before it gets too cold. Currently, the solar flux indices at 122, sunspot number 84, A is 5, K is 2. Geomagnetic field is quiet, no skip predicted. No, I didn't check the HF bands yet this morning. Tropo is between a 0 and a 2, depending on which side of the state you live on. The west side of the state is at a 2, the rest of it is between 0 and a 1. SpaceWeather.com, Death Valley Cosmic Ray Balloon Payload. Regular updates to narrative of SpaceWeather.com may be intermittent or delayed today. Dr. Tony Phillips is in Death Valley National Park recovering a cosmic ray balloon payload that landed near Saline Peak. And a stream of solar wind is approaching Earth. The hole in the sun, that's called a coronal hole, pointing directly at us. Currently, there's 8 sunspot groups on the sun. That's about it for me. Everybody have a great rest of the week. Enjoy the upcoming weekend. AB8MO in the group, 7-3 everyone, N8WS.
NAWS from AB8MO and the Barometer Net. Very good there, Bill. Boy, that transmission was actually quite good. So I don't know if you're using a different radio, but everything behaved today, and we got everything. So thanks for the space weather report, the tropo. Boy, you've been having a lot of tropo this summer. It's been kind of cool. Been hearing repeaters all over Canada and Pennsylvania, and hear the one in Mount Pleasant quite frequently on 015 here. It's about the same profile as R015 up here in Newberry. Although they're on top of a mountain, we're just way up on a broadcast tower. So either way, they both cover quite a distance. And I hear as soon as the band opens up, that's usually the first repeater I hear, at least on 147.015. So, and that's been coming in pretty regularly this year. Thanks for being with us, Bill. You have yourself a great day. Let's move down to Mark in Wadsworth, Southern Mark, as he is affectionately known. And then stand by Original Gangster Mark. You'll be after Southern Mark. KE8SFS to take it from AB8MO.
And everybody, we got 36 degrees here. They say mostly cloudy, but the sun will be popping out sometime during today, because it says feel like 36 degrees. It's supposed to get up to 67. No rain in sight, and wind is 8 miles per hour south. We are in a frost advisory here, but I don't see none on the ground or anything. So I don't know. Gas price is $2.98 to $3.03 all around Wadmer and that. And don't know pay and everything. Let me drop this for a bit. A little chess this morning. I won one game, and that. And it was pretty nice. Keeping myself busy, packing a lot of books and that. They say my apartment building, my landlord, housing, and I got too much stuff in my place, and I got to move it out and stuff like that and make room and that. They got another. I had an inspection last Tuesday, and I got one again in a couple of weeks, and they've been picking on me every time, and I don't know. I think they want me out of here, after 21 years, I don't know. Anyhow, I'm praying to God to be motivated. But then, I'll give it back to you, Andy. You're running the net good. At the 8 Surf October.
KE8SFS from AB8MO, the Barometer Net. Okay, well, I'm trying to steer the bus the best I can there, Mark. Thank you for the flowers. And I'm looking here at the National Weather Service page, and in Ohio, everything from basically Dayton and Columbus to Wheeling North is all at least under frost advisories, with inland Ashtabula, Trumbull, and Mahoney counties under a freeze warning this morning. So they're having a heavier frost in the eastern part of the state. But that is, I looked out the window, and it looks to be just kind of a light frost here, but I need to bring in some of my sensitive plants. I think I left one outside, so I think I'm just going to bring it in for the year and be done with it. Thanks for being with us, Mark. Let's pick up the other Mark, our transplant from Kentucky. K4OG, how you doing there, Mark? And then I'll be at the bottom of the list.
AB8MO, K4OG. Go, Andy, and hello, everyone. Andy, I think it's great for you to come up to the USS Todd and fill in for any slots that need filling in for. I don't know. There's some slots of some single ones. I don't know if they want some company. Jeff Valentine. You got Craig Porto and Harry Edwards. You got Nick at Night, Benjamin Wright, and there's two very, very open slots between 4 and 4:30 and 4:30 and 5. If you take one or both of those, I gotta tell you, Andy, there's no facilities on the sub. So I went and picked 2 slots in a row. And I was wondering what the call sign for the batfish was. I kind of looked it up, and I was like, oh my gosh, batfish is high and dry. But I saw a newsreel about some relocation, and it looked like maybe they put it in a spot where you can at least put water around it and make it look like it was in the water, so that was cool. So there you go, Andy. We'll be looking forward to seeing you Sunday. K4OT, Barometer Net.
K4OG from AB8MO. I'm excited to hear about how many people have signed up to participate in the operation of the USS COD event. So excellent. I'm sure Bill KAVIT is excited about it too. Have a bunch of people come and operate from there. I've known Bill for many, many years. He helped me out when I was a brand new ham. He actually gave me a 4-element 2-meter cubicle quad. I still got it in my basement. I used it for a while, but he met me when I was a sophomore in high school, I think. I got my license when I was 16, and I'm 42 now, so it's been a while. It's been a hot minute. Thanks for being with us, Mark. We'll see you Sunday. All right, I've got KPJW Philip on the top of the list for the next round. If you are mobile or short time, please let me know. Otherwise, I am taking check-ins. This is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net, and I may be at MO. Call now.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray, KE8, VOX, Scott and Vermilion.
Kilo Echo 8, low voltage circuit, John Mobile on 21 South.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Peace on Earth, Christian and Bass, in and out.
Please copy. November 7, Victor Alpha, November, N7, and fans in and out.
Okay, let's see here. I got, in addition to Philip, K8VLX Scott, K8VLC John Mobile, and I think we got K8UIB John. You were very broken, and I think I recognized your voice. I'll get right back to you. KF6POE Christian, got you in and out, N7VAN, and I know I missed at least one person. Who did I miss? Please come again.
KB8LJ.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Alpha November Tango, in and out.
Okay, I picked up KB8LJ and KF8ANT coming in on Illyria, which, by the way, Illyria is sounding much better. They cranked that audio up, and it's actually, well, it's not low anymore. Sounds good. So good work, guys, up on the Illyria repeater, helping to bring the audio up. Let me pick up who I think was K8UIB John, and then I'll pick up John, the other John here, LVC. K8UIB, John, was that you? If so, go ahead.
AB8MO from KUIB. Good morning, Andy, and everybody out there on the net. Hope I'm making the trip okay on this fabulous Friday. Like you tell, I'm here in the work, Hartville, and I'm on 43 line. So, it's like this. Some areas I'll come in, but other areas I'll just break up and rattle. So, hey, I hope I'm making the trip good enough for
KUIB from ABNMO. Okay, John. Well, I got more of that than your first check-in, where all I heard was mobile, and it sounded like your voice. So got about 75% of that, and making the trip up 43. So I don't know if 147.015 would be any better for you, but you might have a better shot at hitting that repeater. I know it covers down to Hartville and down into Uniontown, but so does 39. So have yourself a good one. I haven't heard Lori yet, but if you speak with her, tell her I said hello. Let's go to the other mobile station now. Also, John, how you doing there? KE8LVC, and then stand by Philip.
Good morning to everybody on the net. Just on 21 South here, just got out of the construction and on our way to Oster Sand and Gravel for a big old heaping load of concrete sand, drag it back to Medina. But definitely plan on having your sunglasses again. It's sun's out and clear skies, and it's a brisk. Glad to see that they're making headway on 21. The guys are out paving this morning, so that whole project will be nice when it's all done and all the lanes open back up the way they should be. As far as weather goes, sounds like everybody's pretty much covered everything, but make sure you got a light coat on or a sweatshirt before you guys leave the house. Got myself and I, we picked ourselves up some new bracketry and mounts for the new pickup truck. Was farting around with that last night after I got home and deciding how I'm going to route wires and coaxial cable in the truck for my new 2-meter 440 ICOM I have. I'm going to try to mount the brain under the seat, and then all you see is the head unit up on the dashboard, and then mount the CB radio in the truck as well. So we're going to try to figure out how to take panels apart so we can hide wires and cables today after work. Other than that, not a whole lot going on, just putzing around and trying to get stuff done outside while the weather's still good. In the evenings when we're out not working. Anyway, I will pass it back over to Net Control. Everybody have a great day and a safe weekend when you get to it. 73 is from Kilo Echo 8, low voltage circuit.
KE8LVC from AB8MO. Very good there, John. Well, good luck on routing all the wires for the mobile installation. I managed to not drill any holes, kind of stuffed it under molding and that sort of thing, and it turned out okay. So hopefully you can, I'm sure you'll figure it out. So let us know what you come up with once you get it all done. I'm sure that'll turn out well. Thanks for being with us, John, and let's go here to, come on, my net logger's stuck. There we go. KPGW, Phil, how you doing this morning?
AB8MO, aka PJW. Good morning, Andy, and good morning to the Barometer Netizens out there. Great to hear everyone on this fabulous Friday. Fine business doing the net there, Andy, so keep up the good work. We're starting the day off here at 38 degrees, headed up to 66, 64 tomorrow. So it'll be a sunny day, though, so that'll be nice. Barometer's at 30.34, and gasoline went down a little bit more. We're at 282 and 284 here this morning in Twinsburg, so hopefully it'll stay there. And of course, it'll probably jump up to 319 again at some point. I don't know where that number came from, but that seems to be the popular number to jump up to. Anyway, I enjoyed a few Rotary meetings in the last couple of days, and so that was a lot of fun. We heard from a lady who does this program where she partners a couple of high school students with some seniors in the town, and they get to hear their stories, and they actually publish a book for the senior that they can share with their family. So that seems like a really nice project to link those two generations together. last night I was at the candidate forum in Twinsburg. We've got 7 people running for 3 Board of Education positions, so it was interesting to hear their viewpoints on how they want the schools to go forward. That brings me to, we are in election season now. Early voting is going on. So go to your Board of Election website, download your sample ballot to see what's on there. We have a number of local officials and judges and a couple of issues, so it's good to get informed about those and make your selection. It is an odd year of election, so we don't expect a lot, but the local people are the ones that affect you most directly, so it's good to keep an eye on those. We're planning on attending a wedding tomorrow. We have 2 young people who we saw growing up through the years are now getting married, so that'll be a lot of fun. And I did want to remind everyone, Monday is the PCARS meeting, so if you're interested in that group, I didn't look up what their presentation was, but they usually have something pretty interesting. So with that, I'll take a break for time. Okay, so in 1865, John Wesley Hyatt patents the billiard ball made from cellulose nitrate in Albany, New York. 1886, the first dinner jacket was worn to the Autumn Ball in Tuxedo Park, New York. What makes it the dinner jacket was actually introduced by Prince Edward VII a few years earlier as an alternative to the traditional tailcoat. And this groundbreaking garment initially was referred to as a dinner jacket, and now we know it as the tuxedo. 1993, the first synthetic detergent, Dreft, was introduced by Procter & Gamble. And that's the way it was. This is KAPJW, back to the net.
Oh, Dreft. I've heard of that stuff. I think they still make it. Okay, very good there, Phil. Thanks for all the information there, all that's happening there in the world of, rotaries and amateur radio and not fabric solder. Fabric solder. Fabric solder. No. Detergent. I don't know. I need more coffee. Yes, that's what I need. KAVOX Scott. Oh, Wolverine 659, by the way. Have you been up to Wolverine Net in a while there? I haven't been on in a while. KAVOX, you're up. Stand by, Brian, N7VAN, you will be after. Scott, take it away there, Scott.
Good morning, Andy. Good morning, all the listeners. This is KE8VOX, Scott up here on the shores of Lake Erie in Vermilion, Ohio. Good to hear you in the big chair there again, Andy. And, I missed you there on the Wolverine Net. I usually hit them up a couple times a week, kind of busy summer up here on the lake shore, but I try to get in when I can. But otherwise, I don't know if I told you or not, but the bands are playing nice, and I'm coming into the 015 direct all the way from Vermilion this morning. Sounding good this way. But I got an air temperature of 42.8, 86% humidity, no rain for 2 days, and the barometer's holding steady at 30.27. But the lake temperatures dropped a whole degree from yesterday. Well, a little bit more than a whole degree. The lake temperature's 68.2, and we got the wind out of the southeast at 5 to 3 miles an hour. And I don't know, looking out there, it looks about 1 foot, maybe just a little less than 1 foot waves going on. So it's going to be another beautiful day up here on the lake shore, it looks like. Got a lot of things I got to do. Ran into a problem with my Mesh-tastic solar node. For some reason, it doesn't want to charge up on solar. Started doing that yesterday, so I got to drop the mast on that and take a peek inside the box and see what's going on. But otherwise, just planning on enjoying the day and, well, enjoying the weekend. But thanks for doing the net. Thanks for getting me in. And this is KE8 VOX sending it back to net control. 73, everyone.
KE8VOX Scott from ABNMO. Boy, yeah, you got a great signal into the repeater. Absolutely full quieting, so no problem. You sound like you're standing right underneath of the tower there, Scott. So, yeah, I need a little help getting my dipole back up. It's halfway up with the tree, so it still works, but it could still work a little bit better. And then maybe I can get on the Wolverine net a little bit more often there. I know I've been really hit or miss lately, so sounds like it's going to be another wonderful day on the North Coast. You make it sound so tranquil and beautiful. All right, thanks for being with us, Scott. Let's go to Brian, N7VAN. Stand by, Chuck. N7VAN, Brian, you are up. Okay, I'm going to come in on my note because I don't know if I'm having problems here. Let me try Brian first. N7VAN, you're up. Okay. I'll count him as out. KB8LJ, Chuck, you're up. How you doing this morning?
Hi, KB8MO in the group from KB8LJ. Well, I'm doing pretty well here, Andy. I've been laying here belatedly listening to the net because I was up late last night and didn't wake up with enthusiasm to get in the net much earlier than now. And although I've been doing a certain amount of philosophizing about all of the stuff that's going on around us in the country today, and I think I can claim to be an expert on it because I remember DREFT. I remember it very vividly, as a matter of fact. It goes back a long ways. But what's intriguing me and scaring me about our current situation philosophically is that all the things that people claim that they're upset about, I think they really are upset about them. But it's a little bit worse than that because there's a lot more underneath the surface that they're upset about, that they're really using the things that they're talking about as a combination of things that they're upset about and proxy issues for other things that they don't want to face up to. So I won't bore you anymore with that, Andy. I'll go to church on Sunday and see what I can make of the whole thing, if anything. And with that, KB8LJ, back to net.
All right, very good there, Chuck. Well, that's all I can do is trust in the Lord with all my heart and lean on my own understanding. And that's the way I look at it, too, because other than that, it seems pretty chaotic right now, at least to me. So we'll just leave it at that. You have yourself a great morning, Chuck. Thanks for working up the ambition to getting in on my time on the Barometer Net here. So with that brings me to the bottom of the list. We're about almost 12 minutes past the top of the hour, and I'm looking for additional check-ins. For the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's Barometer Net, please call EB8MO.
There is Foxtrot 8, Echo Charlie Kilo Yankee, KF8CKY. Andy, I'm over in Dalton at work today. Just thought I'd jump on and say hi. I'll be in and out, sir.
GW checking in.
UA GXX in and out. Morning.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie Foxtrot Charlie.
Mark in Middlefield.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8VZA, Eric in Strongsville. In and out today, Andy, 7-3 all.
KF8, ELA, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Lima Alpha, Zach from Dalton, mobile.
All right. Man, had a major train wreck there at the morning, or at the beginning of that. Let's see, this is who I picked out. K8AGW Dan, KF8ERZ Terry, 88Y Dave. I think that was you. I think you're mobile. I'll just put you as such. And then there was a station in Dalton, which I didn't catch your call. WA8GXX Tom, KF8CLC CFC Randy, KF8CLO Mark. I didn't hear you say mobile, but you usually are, so I'll put you down as such. KE8VZA Eric, in and out. And KF8ELA Zach got you on the list. Who did I miss? Any corrections, please call now.
Whiskey 8, Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, W8 HRF, Josh Mobile.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie Kilo Yankee, KF8CKY, Andy over in Dalton. I'll be in and out, sir.
Okay, I picked up two more. W8HRF also mobile, and KF8CKY, Andy in Dalton, got you in and out. You might have been the one that doubled, but I'll double check. So, station who was at the beginning, who was from Dalton, who checked in before Tom, W8AHGXX, who I believe he said he was in and out. So mark him in and out. Station who checked in before GXX, who was from Dalton. Come again? Okay, well, it doesn't, I don't know if some... Okay, we seem to have lost our connection on 015 again. So, let's see here. I'm going to guess he's going to be in and out because 88Y did not reply. KF8CLO, Mark, go ahead. This is ABNMO having internet problems apparently. getting their connection dropped on 015 here. So we should be back, hopefully. Let's try this again. KF8 CLO, Mark, are you there?
F8 CLO, yeah, I'm here, Andy. Sitting in Radnall by the lake, so I was moving around trying to find a better spot. Hopefully it's getting through right now, and pretty much don't have much to say this morning. Watching these guys work on this roof, and I couldn't see that high off the ground. That's way too far up there. So 73 to all and back to the net.
Okay, Mark. Well, if you're coming in through a handheld, you're doing okay from Bracknell. That's quite a haul from the repeater. So got everything, and enjoy watching those guys working on that roof. W8HRF, how you doing there, Josh? Go ahead, and then we'll go back to the top of the list and pick up Dan. Take it away there, Josh.
AB8MO, W8HRF, good morning, Andy and all the Barometer netizens. I forgot you were doing the net today, so glad I am mobile and checking in, so that is cool. We have a in-person meeting today. Fridays we're not necessarily mandated to be in the office. Mandated, that's a strong word. But anyways, this meeting's an in-person meeting, so we're going to do that. And can't really beat it because they're also going to provide lunch, so that's cool. And can't really have an in-person lunch meeting over Zoom. Anyways, what else is going on? Heading up to work, we've got 41 degrees. We pulled in some of the plants last night because of the frost, but I don't really see any. So there was a frost warning, I think is what Lucy said. So, but it was getting kind of cold when we were out there. So, anyways, hope you are doing well, Andy. It sounds like you're feeling better. You sound better, so that's good. And let me let this drop for a minute. That might have been me on 015 that you saw earlier at the top. I checked in kind of earlier, but the call sign didn't match up, so I wasn't sure. But anyways, looking forward to seeing folks this weekend at the COD. Doing my last-minute preparations and things. Sign-ups closed tonight, by the way. We have a couple of time slots left during the 4 o'clock hour if anybody's interested, but it is getting the slots on the for operating on the boat are getting full, which is good, and we should have a good turnout, which I'm excited about. It should be a really good time. So I need to send out an email to all those attending here today or tomorrow. So, but bring a chair and like a lawn chair, and yeah, come play radio. It'll be a lot of fun. So I think that's all I got, Andy. Hope you have a wonderful whatever today is. Friday. We'll catch you later. AB8MO, W8HRF, 73 all.
All right, Josh. I think we're back on 015. W8HRF from AB8MO. Well, very good. I'm glad to see that there's so much interest in operating from the USS COD. So I guess I got to get in there and officially sign up. I don't really care if I operate outside. I'm just as happy just operating out on the lawn apparatus. So just to be there and to help out a little bit there. And I'm excited to see hear about all the sign-ups. So looking forward to Sunday and seeing you and the rest of you over there at the USS COD. So have yourself a good one there, Josh. And thanks for getting in here on my day on the Barometer Net. I'm totally not a morning person here, folks, so I'm driving the bus the best that I can. Let's go here to the top of the list and see what Dan is up to. K8AGW, how are things on the coast? And then stand by, Terry.
Well, good morning, everybody, from K8AGW here, and, well, my weather is similar as what Scott has. He's down to my west, down the coastline, and So it's cool. Got a little dewy on the grass, but the old man mowed the lawn and trimmed up the yard yesterday, and in the afternoon it was pleasantly cool. Working out there, and we got her done for the weekend anyhow. So got that out of the way, and thanks for taking that, Andy. And, you're doing an excellent job there, and we want everybody to stay safe. That fellow working on the roof there, stay safe. Stay up there. Get the job done. Don't do otherwise there. But everybody be safe. Stay healthy, and can't say that would not predict any rains. I don't believe. But anyhow. If I mowed the lawn, I kicked up some dust there, so it's still dry. Could stand a little more rain. And hope all the outdoor functions for amateur radio this weekend will be a success, and everybody will be happy. So everybody have a terrific Friday, and I'm glad you kept me on deck there. It's a little frosty down in some areas, so I thought I might have slipped off the deck there, Andy, but you picked me up, and here I am modulating. 70, everybody. KAGW, sending back to net control.
K8AGW for maybe 8MO. Sounds good there, Dan. Well, we don't want you to slip off the deck either, so. Glad to hear all is well. You sound great coming through Elyria now. The Elyria repeater sounds great, at least coming through 015. So it sounds like they recently did some adjustments to the output on the Allstar side, and it sounded much, much better, I think. So thanks for getting in here as you do every day on the Barometer Net, Dan, and you and Mama Fran have yourself a great day. KF8ERZ, Terry, how you doing this morning? And then stand by Randy.
This is KF8ERZ. Good morning there, Net Control, and everybody on the net this morning. I apologize about being in the collision there. I waited for a few seconds before it keyed up, but I guess it keyed up the wrong time. But anyway, it's good to hear everybody on there. Sounds like it's a great net this morning. I missed the net yesterday morning. I overslept, and I always hate to miss out there. That's my favorite way to start the day, with joining y'all on the Barometer Net. But it's going to be a nice day. It's 37 degrees here in Ellenboro, West Virginia. It's kind of chilly this morning, and but I think it's going to warm up as the day goes on. I checked into our local RF net last night. We're trying to do some work to get it built up, and we actually had some more than usual check-ins, so it's growing, so that's a good thing. But anyway, I won't hold it. I know there's people waiting in line. I just wanted to throw my 2 cents in there. I want to say thank you for taking my check-in, and 73 stall, and God bless. This is KF8ERZ.
All right, Terry. Very good. Well, we're glad to have you joining us each representing West Virginia. 37 degrees. Well, it sounds like it's a little bit warmer there than it is here. Not by much, but it is chilly. So this morning, most of us here in Northern Ohio experienced our first frost. So not a heavy freeze, but enough to know that it's definitely not summer. So thanks for being with us, Terry, and we'll catch you around, I'm sure. 73. KF8CFC, Randy, how you doing this morning? Then stand by Zach.
Andy, got to hurry. Just want to remind everyone of the Ashland Trunk Fest coming up Sunday, 9 to 2, 147.105, 71.9 PL. Hope to see a few people there. Everyone have a great day. It's KF8CFC out here.
Okay, Randy, thanks for the reminder of the Ashland Trunk Fest there. Coming up this Sunday, I believe you said it is. It's at 9 to 2. So, excellent. Hopefully you'll get some people out there this this coming weekend. Looks like the weather will cooperate. Thanks for being with us, Randy. That brings us to Zach and Dalton. How you doing this morning? KF8ELA from AB8MO.
AB8MO, this is KF8ELA. Good morning, Andy and everyone on the net. Made it into work here. Got a light day today. Minimal setup for the event tomorrow evening. So we're just going to take it easy and see about getting out of here early and spending some time at home. But anyway, I will keep it short here. I did make it into work, and we'll just say good morning and hello to everyone, and we'll send it back to net. This is KF8ELA.
All right, Zach, very good. Well, that's kind of like me, kind of like sneaking in here, checking into the net while I'm at work. I've had to do that a few times when I don't have a very long drive to work. It's an 8-mile drive of about 15 minutes, so sometimes I don't get a chance to check in until I'm at work already. So I don't know if you got your own node set up at work. I'm seeing you checking into the dashboard there, or at least on the. I see that you've got your own node there, so I might just do that, invest in another node and have it set up at work, and give up on, cut the cord on Echo Stink, although that's been working okay. Thanks for being with us, Zach, and have a great day at work. All right, that brings me to the bottom of the list. I will make this final call since we're just about at the bottom of the hour, and I don't want to run it too late here. So this will be the last call for check-ins for the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's Barometer Net. Please call AB8MO now.
This is Kilo Charlie 8 Mike Romeo Charlie checking in for the first time on your net this morning there, Andy. You have a nice morning. I'll say 7-3. I'll be in and out. This is KC8MRC.
KF8 EVM, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Victor Mike, Ed and Nile.
This is Whiskey 8 November Romeo X-Ray, Jim and Parma, W8 NRX Mobile. I am in and out.
Kilo 4 Oscar Golf with a recheck.
KF8 AHI Kilo Foxtrot 8 Alpha Hotel India Mike Barberton in and out.
W8WKY.
Okay, let me tell you who I got. Let's see if I got it. We got KC8MRC Bob. Hello. Got you in and out. Got KF8EVM Ed and Niles. W8NRX Jim. Got you in and out. K4OG with the recheck. And a Kilo Foxtrot 8 Alpha Hotel India Mike and Barberton also in and out. K4OG Mark, go ahead with your recheck.
AB8MO, K4OG. Thanks for the recheck, Andy. I forgot to tell you, me and Eric, KE8VZA, we're going to be decked out in our Navy attire. Not extravagant. It's not going to be cold enough for peacoats, but we're thinking about wearing our working utility jackets with insignias. So everybody come up there and take a look at that. Take lots of pictures. The president, AAACS, wants pictures. So there you go, Andy. We're going to have a little bit of a Navy nostalgia there. K4OG, back to that.
All right. Excellent. Well, if you want to see Bark in his Navy attire, that'll be kind of cool. I think I've actually seen you wear that before, or maybe not, but I'll definitely get to see it on Sunday. So, excellent. Thanks for the recheck there, Mark. And, again, we'll see you Sunday. Let's go to the tail gunner at the bottom of the net here. See what Ed Niles is up to. Kilo Foxtrot KF8EVM. Ed, how you doing this morning from ABNMO?
Good morning, Barometer Net. I usually listen in from over here in Niles. I don't know how I picked you guys up so far away, so clear, but I'm enjoying the morning, listening to you guys, and whenever I heard my fellow Warren Club member Andy on here, I had to jump on and harass him a little bit. So I just wanted to say thank you for all the weather reports that I get to hear every morning, and I wish you guys all a great day, and 73 and everything. KF8EVM, back to AB8MO.
All right, Ed. You know, I was starting to connect the dots. I'm like, I think you're from the Warren Amateur Radio Association. Sure enough, you are. So, yeah, you got a great signal into the repeater. The repeater you're checking into is up in Newberry, Ohio, and it's pretty high up on an FM broadcast station tower. It's up on 107.9's tower over there in Newberry, up there just a little under 700 feet in the air. So it actually does cover Warren and Niles, believe it or not, even though it's about 40 miles away from it. So you got a good signal into the repeater. So stop by again sometime, since you know you can hit the repeater. Don't be a stranger, and maybe we'll see you at the next club meeting. I should feel a little bit better. I didn't show up because I was still pretty sick on Tuesday, but I think by the next club meeting I should be a little bit better. Thanks for being with us, Ed. That brings us to the bottom of the net, and I'm going to call in our closer and award him slot number 48. W8CTM Carey, you are up, and please tie the ribbons on it this morning. This is AB8MO.
Good morning, Andy, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this fabulous Friday morning. It's a little bit cool out there. I got 41 now. It was 39 an hour or so ago, and but it's up to 41 degrees now, but no frost. So I know they had pretty much the whole state, or the whole northern part of the state in a frost warning or whatever last night, but we didn't get any here. Of course, right here on the lake, it generally is one of the last areas because the water keeps the air temperature warmer, and a lot of people will get frost before we get it right on the lake, so that's the way it works. Anyway, I really don't have anything this morning as usual, and I just hope everybody has a fabulous Friday out there, and their weekend is above average, or at least an average weekend. It's going to be fairly nice out there. I think we have a slight chance of rain, but who knows? It'll be what it'll be. So with that, I'll just say 73. This is W8CTM Carey at Portage Lakes. Everybody have a fabulous Friday. Stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do every day. So with that, I'll turn it back to AB8MO, and Andy, you can wrap it up there. And 48 check-ins, that's a good number, buddy. That's definitely a good number. So with that, 73, and back to you, Andy, to wrap it up. Everybody have a great day. 73.
Okay, Carey, thanks for being with us. And yeah, I was hoping I could get the 50 plus that we've been getting here lately, but it wasn't going to happen today. So, oh well, the 48's a good number. So, thank you for the report there from Portage Lakes area. And I was just pulling up a page here on the National Weather Service page for Cleveland. It says fall climatology, and it gives the date of the average frost. and we're pretty much right on schedule for the first frost. Average for Akron Canton is October 8th. It's October 10th, so we did it pretty close. Cleveland's average is October 14th. Mansfield, the 2nd of October. Youngstown, the 1st of October. So we're pretty much average with being October 10th being our first frost. So I guess it's good to have something in this world that's normal for a change, right? I'd like to thank everybody who joined me for this fabulous Friday edition of the Barometer Net. I'd like to thank the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association for the time allotted for this net every single morning, except for Sunday at 7 o'clock in the morning. And, of course, all the repeaters that regularly connect with us, adjoining repeaters, including the one that I'm talking to you on, which has been having internet problems this morning for some reason. I've had to connect it 3 times, so hopefully I'll double check. Yeah, I'm still getting through. So with that, I'm going to close the net at 12:37 UTC, or well, let's do it 12:38 UTC, or 8:38 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Almost the standard time here, guys. Not quite still on daylight time, but we'll be rolling those clocks back before you know it. 7-3 all. This is Alpha Bravo 8 Mike Oscar, Newberry, Ohio, signing the net clear.